Sweaty people.
Tell me that we're live. Paranormal is live.
Wait.
It's really messed up if we didn't have.
That's too. Hey, y'all. So if more come in. That's 3. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, lost one.
A chat where you can see.
I don't know. I don't see anything. They've gone inside over here. They don't. Who's with us tonight? I see 2. I'll try to wait for some more come in.
Scroll up and see if it'll look. Check because there's some feedback. No.
Well, thank y'all for who's coming in with us right now. My name is Billy. This is Brenda.
Hi, y'all.
I'd like to discuss what we went through so far with the Dover House, the Stay Hill Graveyard. That was the most active place that we've been in. Between being touched, you being towed on. Lot of good pictures. There's more that I could put up there. Even if you go check Facebook, there's all the pictures up there. Anybody got any questions about anything?
We've been doing this for like maybe a little over a month, and I've definitely experienced a lot more than what I ever thought I would doing stuff like this. Being tugged on by something that you can't see is definitely a new experience. Being touched, not being able to see him is it's really spooky. But the biggest thing is that everybody's always got to remember that you don't fear what you're out there hunting. They like fear. They feed on fear.
We got any questions?
They might be typing. You just can't see it.
I don't know. Guys, if you're texting me, I don't see anything going through the screen. I don't see nothing. This is my first time going live, so just bear with me. That's why I was so quiet for, because I don't see anything pop on the screen. Y'all write me. What's the comments? Hey y'all, thank you for joining in.
We're still trying to figure out this live thing. This is the first time we've done a live thing for everybody that's here. It's not really showing us who is here. I haven't figured out how to see if you guys are writing us, how to see how to do it. If you're just joining us, I'm Brenda, and this is my husband, Billy. We're Hawk Paranormal. We have about 3 more people not with us, but that joins us on our hunts. 2 of them being new. My older sister, Christina, and her daughter-in-law, Brittany. Which, I mean, if you watch our new video that we have up that we just went and did last Saturday, you'll see them up there. See pictures of them anyways. Last Thursday, whatever. We're down to 2 more viewers again.
Yeah. Mom wrote, she said that she won't know how to put the comments. Mama, if you get down there on the bottom of your screen, you should be able to write comments on the bottom of that. Just write what you want to write and hit send.
Whoever's up here, if you have any questions for us, please don't feel free to ask. What is it?
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's okay. That's weird.
What?
Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Hold on. I gotta check something. Okay. Now try. I don't want to be over. Yeah. Some of the kids is restricted. Can't write comments. I looked that up. Thank you thank you for letting me know that. What's that?
Between messages. Allow chat to reply.
There we go.
There we go.
I got it now. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Hi, Sonny. Hi, Kara.
Now I'm sorry about that, y'all. That's first time I've done this, so please just bear with us.
We got 3 people viewing us now.
Thank you for joining in.
Thank you for joining us, and hope to see y'all come back and join us on our lives every week. If you're just joining us or thinking about joining us, I'm Brenda.
Hey, what's up, Justin?
What's up, Justin?
Cameraman.
Cameraman's on watching us. We're Hawk Paranormal. We have 3 other members. Justin Jarman, which he's joining us tonight. Hi, Justin. And my older sister, Christina, and her daughter-in-law, Brittany. We enjoy what we do. We do. It's definitely a different experience for all of us. Never expected I was going to be a ghost hunter. I've always actually been terrified of them growing up. When me and him first got together, we lived in a haunted trailer. I didn't know what to think about it. Kind of made me fascinated by him, but yet scared still. Was living out in Dover back behind his mom and dad. And he was at work one night. It was really when this thing made itself really known to me. I was laying on the bed playing with my Snapchat because I was big into Snapchat back then. Still kind of am, but not as much. I was laying on a bed playing with filters, and the bed got kicked at the end of the bed at me. And I was like, whoa, what the, was that? And started looking around, didn't see nothing. Because, it's hard to see stuff like that. You can't see it with your eye. I mean, you catch it on camera, but you can't see it with your eye. And started playing with my filters, and the one filter that I had on, a pair of sunglasses, appeared on the bed next to me. And normally if there's something around, the camera will pick it up. So I knew that thing was laying right beside me, scared the crap out of me. I called Billy. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, freaking the crap out and didn't know what to do. He said, just don't show it fear, act like it's not there. And, doing this ghost hunting thing is kind of letting me see not to show it fear. I have fun with it. We don't go there to taunt. Like, you see a lot of ghost hunters taunting them. That's the last thing that we want to do, because you end up with attachments. You end up bringing stuff home.
Yeah.
And
no, Mama, you're not coming with us on the ghost hunt.
No. We strive on finding out whether things are real or fake. Like, we went to the Snow Hill Graveyard. That was the freakiest one that we have come upon yet. That's the first time I had been tugged on. We went to Snow Hill Graveyard. And you'll see it in one of the pictures. My head just had this dumbfounded look on my face, like, what the? And just like I was stunned because I felt it. And I was like, okay, yeah, something just touched me. We had a lot of responses that night. A lot of responses, actually clear responses too. Talking to us, answering our questions. The Snow Hill Graveyard, St. Barnabas, is the thing behind that one was was that there's supposed to be a woman that's kneeling down at her grave.
After you run out of church 10 times.
And no, not yet. But well, there's a woman laying down or kneeling down in front of her grave, and the boyfriend is supposed to be right there with her, and you're supposed to run around the church 10 times, and if he sees you, he'll chase you out of the graveyard. Well, I think we actually caught camera footage of him being there. Is the one of the best pictures we got in there, besides of some of the other stuff that we have. But it was actually him sitting on a grave, and it was right over there by where they led us to where the unmarked grave was.
And Justin said, I've always wanted to.
You know, he's always wanted to ghost hunt, and so glad for him. Justin, dude, you know you're welcome. It's, you know, I always have enjoyed you. You've always been my cut up partner, and I'm so glad that you took the chance and wanted the opportunity to join us. We do enjoy your company. How you feeling, by the way? You feeling better?
Mom said the graveyard really was spooky.
Yeah,
it really was spooky. That's no lie.
It was spooky. It was like I said, that was out of all of them. The Snow Hill Graveyard was the most haunted that we went to.
You know, we were spending a lot from the Dover house. We did get some good stuff. If I have cameras in the house, we went on break. There was actually something got thrown in the house. We heard it.
Yeah.
It was a loud thump, like a bang.
Right.
Yeah, now Justin, I got this cold now. I'm just saying.
And the funny part was, I told him, I said, you know, you're going out there with just a flat shirt on, and you're going to end up sick. Well, not even a week after we got done with that.
2 days.
2 days after we got done, he said, babe, I don't feel good. He goes, my nose is trying to run away with me. I'm like, see, I told your ass. But our new video from this past Thursday is uploaded. One of the funniest parts, I think, in that video is what you're gonna see when you watch it. Our cameraman, Justin Jarman, he was pretty sick when he went out there and done it with us, which hats off to you for coming out still, Justin, being sick and being out there in that cold with us. But he started coughing, and whatever it was mimicked him, and it was like Corona. Don't mean to laugh at you, Justin, but that was that was so funny. I mean, you know, it caught me and him both when we was reviewing the footage, and we heard that, we was like, really? Replay that. And we listened to it again, and we both lost it. And every time we hear it, we both just kind of look at each other and giggle. It was funny. And I sent Justin a message that night, and I was like, Justin, you might need to go get checked and make sure you don't have the corona, because these ghosts are mimicking you and telling you to say that you got corona.
Well, he said it's not the corona. But the Dan mocked me too. Like you said, what was that? I said,
Hensley Paranormal. Hi.
Hey, Hensley, how you doing, guys?
Well,
thank you for joining in.
We just got a new joiner to our chat. I'm Brenda. This is Billy. We're Hawk Paranormal. We're husband and wife. We have 5 more people, we have 3 more people that join in with us when we go out and do our ghost hunting, which he's up here, Justin Jarman, our cameraman. My older sister, Christina, just joined in with us last week. I didn't really expect for her to be such like fascinated with it the way she is. She's like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And I don't know whether it's because she's really fascinated with it, or she's trying to be like, you know, my older sister and still want to be there to protect me. I don't know which one it is. It might be a little bit of both. But it was so much fun having her out there. You know, one thing I do want to go back to as far as attachments, that Snow Hill Graveyard that we were just talking about, you know, like we already said that it was spooky. It was really, really spooky. But, you know, it told us to get out numerous times. I mean, numerous times. But we heard it like the last few times that it said it to us. And, you know, finally we did leave. We stayed there about an hour, I think, at the most, and left or whatever. Well, the next day going to work, you know, I have the gift. I feel them. I can feel them. I'm sensitive to them. He sees them. And my chest was so tight getting in my car. It really, really was. And I got home that night and I said, babe, I said, there is something in my car. And he was like, are you sure? I said, yes. He was like, well, I got to go get cigarettes anyway. So I told him, I said, well, take my car and you tell me what you think. Well, he went to the store. He said that he felt something in there, but you know, he really wasn't sure. He had been talking to mama the whole way to going to the store to get the cigarettes. But when he got back, he was like, he called me in the bedroom. He goes, you definitely got something in your car and we need to get rid of it. And he pulled up his shirt and had 3 claw marks going down his back. And you could tell that they were claw marks. I mean, because even if you scratch yourself with your fingernails, it's not going to look like no damn claw marks unless you have some humongous nails.
What's
But
up, Alexander? Absolutely, Hensley. One day, man, it'd be nice.
yeah, you know, if anybody is any paranormal investigators are ever in North Carolina and want to go out and do something with us, by all means, get up with us. We're all for that. We're waiting for our first for somebody to actually get a hold of us and want us to go in and check their homes. We're striving for something like that to happen. Kind of waiting for it, honestly.
Wait for questions pop up. You guys got any questions about anything?
If you want to know anything, I mean, feel free to ask. We're like an open book when it comes to this kind of stuff. We can kind of tell you, you know, some of the stuff that we've been through already since we started doing this. We've made some non-believers believers, just put it that way. Um, his older brother, Daniel. Oh Lord, that man was such a skeptic on ghosts, but I think we finally caught his attention now, so he knows that, you know, they're real. The afterlife is, to me, it's fascinating and it's amazing. Kind of makes you wonder what it's going to be like when you do pass, when you go to be with the Lord. If you're still going to be able to come back and be just as lively as the
Okay,
afterlife is.
Hensley said that I have a girl that live in North Carolina.
Lansing,
Yeah, North Carolina.
North Carolina, that needs help.
Hensley, dude, just get them. Just send them over to me, man. I will try to schedule a day, and we'll get down there to her house and see what's going on.
You know, we try not to deal with anything too demonic because, you know, with in our ghost hunts, we're chasing history. We want to find out if things are real or fake. But if it comes upon it that somebody needs us, we're always try to be at your rescue and try to help you as much as possible. If we cannot help get rid of stuff out of your homes, we will find you the help that you need.
Yes, Hensley, we do have Facebook. Just go to the groups, look for Halt Paranormal ESTNC.
I hear my little Tinkerbell coming, a little bell ringing. Um, what else? What else can we talk about? Oh, one thing I do want to say to everybody, me and him has been talking about, you know, doing a giveaway for our merch, which, you know, we haven't started getting it out there yet, but help us get to 100 followers, 100 subscribers. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we will do a merch giveaway. Hoodies, t-shirts, boggins, you name it, you got it.
Just a 4.5 hour drive.
4.5 hour drive.
We'll do it.
And we'll do it.
Well,
Hey, I like to travel. I'm the traveler. He's the one that would much rather, you know, stay around, but he'll do it. He would do it for this. I mean, this is his passion doing this.
I love helping people out there that's got something that they can't explain. You know, we'll find out who it is and what's in somebody's home.
Definitely want to come on that one. Heads up, though, Lansing is a 4.5 hour drive. I mapped it. Well, you know what, Justin? You're more than welcome to come. We're probably gonna need all the help we can because we don't know what we're getting ready to get ourselves into, period. But it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it to try to help some of these family. We are self-funded. We do pay for the gasoline and everything to get to these places, but it's like I said, it's all the fun in it. That's what it is. It's the fun in it. It's a adrenaline rush is a good way to put it. What was Daniel, Mama? What was Daniel freaking out about? Justin, have you watched that video yet? Have you had the chance to watch it yet?
Mhm.
The new video you just posted about the corona. I sent her your info. Her name is Amanda. Okay.
All right, thanks, Hensley. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
I'm thinking maybe it might make it a weekend trip to Lansing. Hey,
Hey,
that's the weekends we have his two youngest. What's up, Latop?
her foot says a 3.
And 3 in the
Oh
morning.
yeah. He's gonna have that.
Yeah, we did do his mom was talking to us. We did an investigation inside of his brother's house. And there wasn't a whole lot of lighting there. We tried to do a live there that night, but he didn't have his Wi-Fi hooked up yet, and our phones just wasn't having it. We go through Verizon. We left the camera downstairs. We heard scuffling, and then we heard a ghost say knock, and we heard like 3 or 4 knocks on the wall. And it told us that there was a little girl in there.
Her name was Lisa.
And her name was Lisa. And we told Daniel about it or whatever. And then, he got awoke one morning from what he told his brother that he heard the ghost that we were telling him about. Kind of spooked him a little bit. That's the one we said a little bit ago that we've been making some non-believers, some believers, even his dad. His dad was like, there ain't no such thing as that, son. Yeah, well, guess what? He's one of the first ones to ask what you got for me. Hi, how you doing? Latop.
Let's see. Just show him.
When the lives and Mama said that's right. What was I gonna say? I don't remember now.
Just so you guys know that I do use a little camcorder. It's not night vision. I am trying so hard to get a night vision camera. We use a digital
recorder.
And we also have a little digital camera.
SLS. Yeah.
And we use an SLS on the phone and the Necrophonic.
The struggle is real, people. We ain't able to afford the good shit yet. Well, I think we do pretty good for what we have.
Hey, Hunter.
He has. Oh, that's Hunter.
I thought that was him.
He has. What was I saying? Oh, I done lost train of thought. So you messed me up. We have an SLS also up there too that shows stick figures as far as ghosts. We tried that in the graveyard this past Thursday, and no ghosts were showing up on it whatsoever. We tried a thermo, nothing was showing up. Alex Summers, Ghostbusters. Hi, Alex. How you doing?
What's going on, man? Oh, how do we change the name?
Mm-hmm. Anybody got any questions for us? Want to know anything? I mean, like I said again, feel free to ask. We'll answer anything.
And this week I hope we get some good stuff this week. We're going to go to what's the name of that bridge?
Lydia's Haunted Bridge. It's in Jamestown, North Carolina.
So we are looking forward to that. I'm hoping to catch a lot of things out there.
Oh, let's tell a little bit of history behind that Lydia's Haunted Bridge. There was 3 or 4 people in the car, and the car got flipped. There was an accident, car accident, and the car flipped. The girl got thrown out of the car and um, died instantly. The other 3 people survived. So her spirit kind of hangs around there. It stays there.
And what she'll do, she'll ask for a ride to her house. And you get home, she was just vanished. And the parents will tell you that she's been dead for a very long time.
Yeah, she has a very long time. So we're kind of looking forward to this next go round.
Got a question from Alexander. What got you started in this? For a very long time, I have always seen spirits. I don't know if it's a gift or um, I don't know what you want to call that, but I decided to go ahead and just take my gift and
put it to use.
Put it to use and start there. And also, you hear people talk about their houses, and they don't know what to do. And now I'm out there. I'm out there wanting to help people out, and also I want to know about these places where they say it's so haunted. Is the story true, or is it a myth?
Yeah, that's what I said. Is for some of the people that just joined us or whatever, we like to chase the history in the ghost hunts. He's all about history. He just want to try to stay away from as much demonic as possible. But we always know that we're going to come across it eventually. We've already had attachments, and the funny thing is about this attachment. Um, we went to go because we didn't want to release this ghost, whatever it was in my car, at home. And y'all gonna love this story. So we go driving around Snow Hill because that's where we live, Snow Hill, North Carolina. And we stop where it's an open field, pretty much nothing else around us, pretty much just highway and fields. And started doing with the sage, going around the sage, saying the prayers or whatever, telling the thing that it wasn't welcoming in my car, that it needed to leave. And this big truck stops right there at the stop sign and sits there for a while. Well, me and Hunter's like, that's kind of creepy. What in the world? What are they doing? What, not even 10, 15 minutes later, if that, a cop rolls upon us. And it's like, she gets out of her car and she looks at us. She's like, well, may I ask what you guys are doing? You guys having problems? And I'm like, no, you really would. If I told you, you probably wouldn't believe us. You think we were full of shit. She's like, she goes, I got an open mind. Just lay it on me. So we said, we're ghost hunters. And she was like, oh, wow, I've never met a ghost hunter before. I said, well, I have an attachment in my car. And instead of us sitting at home and trying to get rid of it at home, we want to get away from the house so it doesn't decide it wants to make itself, inside of our house, like it's welcome there, because ain't no ghost welcome in our house. We try to stay away from that and keep from that happening, but I know it's hard. But she was like, okay. She's like, well, I just want to make sure that you were all right. You guys were all right, and there wasn't nothing wrong. Well, the whole time while we were doing this, he sees them, and he's like, well, I seen something standing by the car the whole time she was talking. Well, after she left, that spirit was gone. Whatever it was gone. And I'm almost wanting to believe that it might have attached itself to her, might have followed her. And I hope not, because that's not what we were aiming for. But it was gone from my car.
I don't wish that thing on nobody, because something about it didn't like me. It just scratching me all up. It happened the first night when we first got to the car from investigating that night.
Yeah.
If y'all look at my picture, my was a teaser I put out on TikTok, and I shared it everywhere. The scratches on my neck. That's the first time it got me in my shoulder. Now this time it was stronger. It actually left marks on my back.
All right. Let's see. What does Justin say? Let's see. He's got them guts to do this. Says Jamesville, the case you were describing sounds like the lady in white urban legend we used to tell each other as kids. It might be, Justin. It really might be. That's the one that we was telling you we're going to Jamestown. We're doing Lydia's Haunted Bridge in Jamestown, North Carolina. That would really be cool for you to go with us. I mean, we're going Saturday. I mean, if it's, you can always ride with us or whatever you want to do. And, if you can't go, we understand. I know Chris is going, and I'm pretty sure Brittany's going too. I don't know for sure for Brittany, but I'm sure Chris is. Yes, Justin's a new cameraman.
Well, he's been a cameraman.
He has been our cameraman since we booted you, little boy. Yeah, Justin gets excited on this too. He's you can definitely tell that he has fun with it too. We try to make it interesting as possible. We were supposed to go to Fort Barnwell last Thursday, and when we get there, everything is gated off. We did get in contact with the people that owns Fort Barnwell, but and they said that they wouldn't let nobody on the lands. There had been a drowning there. Some people went fishing, and somebody drowned out there and died. So they kind of gated off the community. But we had stopped at this house after we had left Fort Barnwell. And the lady was like, talking Billy's head off. I'm sitting in the car the whole time. And it's like, everybody has this weary feeling like something's staring at you. And I did. I was like, okay, well, let me start snapping some pictures because I feel like something's like got their eyeballs on me completely. Well, put it this way, I found 3 faces in them pictures from that woods, and it was sitting right next to the car. I could just feel it. I knew it. That ouch broken skull was cool, laughing out loud. Oh, okay. So this new video that we uploaded from the Dover graveyard, which graveyards are really, really creepy, by the way. I'm just saying. They're the creepiest since that we've been to since we started doing it. But there was a broken skull in there by a tree. And you're gonna hear what the ghosts say to us or whatever, because we were up to it looking at it, and it says, "Ow, broken skull." Mama says spooky. But
if y'all have not seen the video yet, I have added pictures throughout the video. There's just so much that I want to share to you guys, and it's not a. I came in the intro 3 minutes long, a bunch of video pictures. That'd be too long. But please, if y'all like the pictures and the videos, just please let me know, and I won't do it no more. I will come up with something else.
Yeah, we haven't gotten no nasty feedback on what we do yet. He tries to take his time and really make our videos enjoyable, which, we do have fun with it. Making them, we have fun with it.
Need to call me out. Let's call you out. How to talk to yeah, he sure does. You might stay quiet.
Yeah, he's we had our oldest helping us at one point in time, and people don't take too kindly of, he's still a child, but he's a teenager. And we kept telling him, now we're going to let you come on this one with us, because it was in Dover, not too far from his mom and dad's house. We definitely tried letting him join in with us. We really did for one investigation. And we told him, now, since you're going to do this, you have to keep your mouth shut. You cannot say anything. Boy, that boy, he wanted to make sure he was known that he was there. Because that's another reason why, if you go to our Facebook page, you see something that I posted last night. It was about a bat. Hunter had set up like these, things that we was going to use to try to lure the ghost to them. Well, one thing was missing. There was a bat missing from the pile. And come to find out, we asked who moved the bat, and we had somebody come through clear as day saying it was me. I did it. And I wish I would have seen that with my eyes. I've never seen like something throw something, but only on videos. We haven't come in contact with anything like opening and shutting doors or anything yet, but I know that's coming one day.
I cannot wait to get that on film. I'm just saying.
Hunter said, "This is not supposed to be about me, ma'am." All right, Hunter. I was just telling a story, boy. I want everybody to know about, that we couldn't put all the stuff that we wanted to in there because he was worried, that it might cause us to lose some followers or whatever because we, allowed a teenager in with us, but he wanted to do it. It wasn't like we forced him to do it. He wanted to do it. And it's just, trying to get him to keep his mouth shut while we're doing this stuff is impossible.
I do want to thank all my camera crew that's out there. Thank you so much for being part of our team. Y'all guys make it. I can't do it without you guys.
Yeah, I mean, again, you guys just got to work with us with our videos. We're definitely trying. Again, we're poor folk and just trying to make it by and trying to deal with what we got. He's got his eyeballs on a night vision camera that he's been really talking about a lot from Amazon, which we stay on Amazon. You get him, Justin. Justin said, "Then quit talking so much." So, but we're working on getting that. I actually kind of thinking I'm bad about keeping surprises when it comes to Christmas, but I actually thought about getting him that for Christmas this year. That being his big gift, because I mean, I have already given him like one of his gifts for Christmas that he wears around his neck most of the time. I had a Batman charm engraved for him, telling me he was my superhero for life.
No.
Hunter said, "I want to join." No, boy.
No. I got a good crew. I keep my crew.
You need to get a little bit older and a little bit more responsible before you join us, honey. We even got like our one the next to the oldest. He's even telling us, he goes, "When I get older, I'm going out with you guys too." Dad, boy, you fart wrong, and he's running to hide. But he wants to be a ghost hunter. So, let's see, which other one was it? Was not one of this last graveyard. It was Dover House. That Dover House was like really, really clustered with stuff. You could barely walk around in there. It was hard to do an investigation, and it was kind of really honestly confined to one room. That's how much walking room we had. And we had, and a man, Tommy, come through to us. We had a Mason come through to us. We had Miss Junie come through us. I mean, you could see in that video where she said, you heard her say hallelujah. And I was like, hallelujah, sing it louder, sing it prouder. I like hearing that kind of stuff. I mean, that lets you know that whatever's surrounding you is not bad. It kind of gives you a good feeling, but yet still weary because you can't see them.
The whole time in that house, you just watch every turn. It's crazy. Obviously you see the pictures in the graveyard too. Like they knew the moment I was out there, they were watching me.
Justin said, "No ghost for Hunter." What's really funny too is we actually found out. I have known Justin for I'd probably say maybe that was our oldest Hunter, but we have I've known Justin for a while. He worked at the same place I did. I mean, he actually worked for the company, but I worked for the janitorial company out of there. That's how I met Justin. Is Spirit Aero Systems. Never knew that it was gonna be like this or not, but we're pretty sure we just found out this past week that Justin is part of our family. He is somewhere down the line, cousin, some kind of relative to us. But then that's really actually, I said I knew that there was a reason that he came into our life. It was meant for us to meet him.
And Justin, brother, they looked to the EVP and nothing came through. at all.
Yeah, he did listen to it. He's like, "Oh, cool." He goes, "That is so sweet." He says Justin did an EVP with Miss Junie, and we did listen to it. And what you said to her, I mean, it was really, really sweet. But she didn't answer you back.
Because trust me, if I would have called it, if same thing was said, I would put the whole thing inside the video. That has just been uploaded.
Right. But nothing came through. What else?
I don't know if you guys have realized this. I keep telling everybody we have been 3 investigations already, and we have noticed that something in the spirit realm is like they are under some kind of command. The reason I'm saying that for because we're in the graveyard, somebody says scream. We heard demonic scream.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
The Snow Hill Graveyard.
At my brother's house, we heard the spirit say knock. It said knock. And then also we had 4 knocks. I didn't hear it in my ear because I would have said, hey, who was that? That was, I don't know how we didn't hear it, but we didn't hear it. And then the Dover graveyard, somebody said gun.
Yeah, somebody said gun. Then
and
we heard
gunfire that we didn't hear
during taping.
Because I would have said so it'd been debunked that was somebody shooting a gun. I think it's kind of weird. I was just gonna throw that out there. I keep telling her that all the time. I said, "Damn, this is so freaking weird." Like there's some kind of command. I know. Come on, guys.
I was talking about you.
Oh.
I was talking about you. I'm the people person. I'm the one that likes to make people laugh and like to make people smile and try to keep people going. I am totally Billy's cousin. Grandpa Keith is related to your mom. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, yeah. Grandpa was telling me about the accident you got into when you were younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are our family. Well, you're not my blood family, but you're my family because I'm married to Billy. So live with it. You're related to me regardless for it.
That's one day I don't remember because I was unconscious. I don't remember that right.
Yeah, he lost a lot of memory in that accident from what he told me. There's things that he can't remember from his childhood since that accident. So, Hunter, come on now. Justin, get him. Don't let him talk to you like that.
He's just jealous.
He don't have to be a try-hard boy.
Hey, baby. What you want?
Yeah, my dog had to make her appearance. Look, hold on. Let's see if we can get her. There she is. There's my baby. There's my Jazzy. She's half pit, half
Go tell Hunter. I know what you want. Go tell Hunter. Tell Hunter.
She's half pit, half Rottweiler.
Go tell Hunter.
Beautiful, beautiful baby.
Hunter. Jasmine wants she.
She's gotta go potty.
You guys any more questions about anything?
What I'm talking about? At least I can go ghost hunting, unlike someone else I know. Just saying. Hunter enjoys it too. He really does, and I know he wishes he can go with us more. But he's like I said, he's still a teenager, and we're waiting for him to grow up a little bit more before we take him back out. It would really suck to stumble upon something that we don't know what we're getting ourselves into and something attach yourself to him because he's young. That means he's vulnerable. And that would be the first person that he would go to, that they would go to would be him. And, another thing too, I want to say about the ghost hunting thing too. He's always told me he follows me around like a lost puppy dog when we go ghost hunting because he doesn't want me left alone. Ghost hunting, you should always go in pairs. And, we didn't really explain it to my older sister when we went out to this last graveyard, but there was like a bunch of ghosts like attaching around her, following her everywhere she went, and we caught that in pictures too. It was everywhere. Seen all kinds of stuff like following her around and you know doing whatever ghosts do with people whenever they catch them by themselves.
And also, you guys, about the Dover graveyard is Justin. You probably heard a story many times too about the graveyard light that comes from the tree. Just saying, a psychic went out there a long time ago saying that it's coming from the Native Americans, Indians. We didn't see the light, but anytime you go out there, my dad goes out there all the time to go visit my cousin, and Dad always captures stuff in his pictures, all kind of faces. One of his picture, that's one of the very first pictures I put on TikTok. You see like some kind of Indian crawling out from the ditch area.
Yeah.
Now I'm still trying to find out if there's an Indian war out there in Dover. I have not got that answer yet. I'm still trying to dig into that. I can't find a history on it. There's nothing about it, but I've always heard my whole life that there's been an Indian war. The only thing that we have found is a bunch of arrowheads in the fields.
Right. I've heard about it, never seen it though. Yeah, we didn't get the chance to see it either, Justin. We was looking out for it, did see if we could catch it on camera if we caught it on camera, but we didn't catch anything on camera with that. And we seen a lot of ghosts. We seen look at Hunter. We seen what else did we see? A lot of ghosts and a lot of orbs. There were orbs everywhere in those pictures.
Who's here with us?
I don't know. I have no idea. And for the people that joined in after we said it, if we can make it to 100 subscribers, once we make it to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a free giveaway. We're going to draw names. We'll go live with it too for our merch for Hawk Paranormal. You see the Hawk Paranormal thing that I drew. That's going on the back of the sweater. And on the front of it, whenever we post something, we always say happy haunts. That's our saying, happy haunts. We think we're going to have that put on the front of the shirt, happy haunts. But we will definitely show them once we have them made, to let everybody see what they're going to be winning. You can have a t-shirt made, a hoodie made, even a zip up or toboggan or whatever. It'd be kind of cool to see our stuff out there, people wearing our stuff too.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
Am I got any questions about anything? This be like this. We're gonna try this every week. Just come live to talk about our experiences that we had for each investigation.
Yeah, pretty much. What else? There was something else we was going to talk about, but I don't remember what it was now. You don't say anything. You don't say anything.
I have been talking.
Okay. I'm out of ideas to talk about.
I'm talking around our house. Well, we all know this. We know these grounds out here got some stuff out here.
Well, yeah, that definitely. We didn't know until we moved in the place that we're living in now, which we're getting ready to move. We're still living in Snow Hill, but we're moving from this trailer that we're living in now. But there's definitely something in our home, but it wasn't brought by us. This trailer park has history. Almost all these trailers. Okay, Justin. But anyways, um, apparently somebody committed suicide in the trailer that we live in, and the bullet hole is right up above our bed. It sometimes you can feel it, and it does make itself known. Like last night, my dog, which you've seen her on camera a little bit ago, she acted really funny last night. She like was laying on her dog pillow that lays on my side of the bed, and like she's like was just laying there, and all of a sudden she whips around and she looks over towards the sink area in our bedroom, and then gets up and jumps up on the bed and tucks herself like right underneath of me and sit there and stares at the sink. She didn't bark at nothing, but she kept her eyes over there. And so, Jasmine, she used to get up on the bed with us, but she had quit since I had bought her that dog bed. And she did. I think she was trying to tell me that we wasn't alone last night, which I kind of felt like there was something in there too. I mean, I've seen an orb with my own eyes fly through our bedroom from the bedroom window over into the bathroom. A big ball of light too. And Justin, we say that we don't really want to be, deal with anything demonic, but we know it's going to come. It's in any investigation that we do. There's always going to be something bad. We try to stay away from the areas that we think is going to be really bad, which I want to do the devil's tramping ground, but he doesn't, because he says he doesn't really want to deal with stuff like that, not just yet anyways, or probably not ever. But I do. I mean, that's one of the most haunted places, proven to be haunted places in North Carolina, the devil's tramping ground.
Well, I need to get more research out here to see who can help us if there's any kind of bad attachment that happens to us, because we're not ready for that yet.
Yeah, once we get a little bit more experienced with our stuff, then maybe we will definitely broaden our horizons with stuff like that. But we're not that experienced yet to be dealing with demonic.
All I know how to do is bless in the home with sage and holy water. But if it's something that's too more powerful than that, then I need something a lot stronger than that. And I don't know any priests out here that will do stuff like this out here.
And the most thing we can do if we go do like a house, investigation, where somebody's having hauntings in their houses, we can find out what it is and what it's doing there. And if it's beyond our means, then we'll try to point them in the right direction. I can do most stuff. That's true, Justin. That is so true. I've been getting into watching like a lot of YouTube channels, talking about like when they go ghost hunting and stuff like that. But I actually watched a story tonight on YouTube that kind of grabbed my attention. It's in Lynette, Alabama, and it's in a graveyard. The story behind it is that there's a dollhouse in this cemetery that the father had built for his daughter. She always had told him, Daddy, I want, build for me." Well, the daughter had died of some kind of disease that like eat your kidneys up and your whole insides up back then. And he never got the chance to finish building it for her. So he put her grave inside this big old brick dollhouse, and it's actually on or in the cemetery. And I would love to be able to go out there one day and do an investigation out there just at that house alone. And I bet you we could get her to talk to us. I mean, they had on the inside of this dollhouse, they had toys in there, they had dolls in there, they had a tricycle in there, a teddy bear in there. And I'm sitting here like, and I said it out loud too. He was asleep because he had worked 6 to 2 today. I said out loud, I was like, I guarantee you one of them dolls is haunted. But one of the times you can't get in there anyway, it's all locked up. But that would be so cool. It really would.
Yeah, how hard it's gonna be to get out there and investigate these areas because nobody wants to do nothing.
Oh, I know. We tried. We wanted to go to Oakwood Cemetery too. That's in Raleigh, and he had called out there, and they said the lady was really nice at first, but then as soon as he said something about us being paranormal investigators, her whole demeanor changed. Now we can't have that kind of stuff out here. I was like, well, we could go do it during the day. I mean, if there's something else, they're going to talk to us. He said it's not as fun as it is at nighttime. That's what he says. All right, you two, be nice. Y'all going back and forth, Justin and there. Mainly Hunter, because Hunter started it.
I'm not gonna block you. Keep on.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Boy, he got a lot of mouth over the computer. He meet Justin in real life. He'd run and cower like a little girl. Well, we've been up here for about an hour, and was hoping we had a little bit more people join us. You know, some of these other investigators that have joined us on our YouTube page. But again, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to do this every week, at least once a week, so we can get more people up here and let a little bit more people find out who we are and what we're about. But for everybody that has came to watch us, thank you so much, and God bless you, and we love you, fam. And you know, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you on the next live.
That's
Nice
right.
meeting you.
That's it, y'all. Thank
Have
y'all
a good
for coming
night.
by.